This is no longer our battle. I tried fighting you. It can't be done.
Could you really rest for all of eternity, knowing that you had the chance to stop him, but did nothing?
Hello everybody, this is Snarist, and welcome back to the continuation of my Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor no upgrade run, and this is part 16, Queen of the Shore. Yes, like Queen. So it's goof o'clock right now. You know, we're coming to the afternoon of a rather bleak, overcast Saturday afternoon, and you know, for some reason my throat's playing up, even though I'm not sick. But for this section here, you have to quickly make your way to the execution site for where some of the soldiers are about to be executed. Now, given the nature of the fact that we're doing no upgrades, meaning we can't get like our elven swiftness, so we can't get the speed boost from jumping down this height or jumping over rocks, you can technically wait for those orcs that were down there to pass by and then just run past them while you're in stealth mode like this. But you can just climb the rocks and easily jump over the top of them and just move straight on. Avoid that camp altogether, stick to the outskirts. You've got plenty of time to do this. It just seems very intimidating. You can't get detected, because as soon as you get detected, you know, like the red triangle fills up, then it's game over. So I got here with still 30 seconds to spare. And the whole ordeal is that you need to go around and put into good use this new technique that the Wraith powers have been giving you, is branding. And branding is a form of brain control. You basically imprint your will on the orcs. And the moment I first played this mission and I realized what it meant to what I could do, like the possibility then of being able to brand captains and warchiefs, build your own armies and send them to fight their own like allies and friends and everything, it completely blew my mind. And I remember being so excited to test it out, and part of the reason why I spent tens of hours just playing the game, making my own armies and doing my own role plays rather than actually finishing the story, because I didn't want to move on with it. I love this mechanic so much. Yeah, it's so good. So there's no time limit of this, except if you want the bonus objective, which gives you like extra currency, but we're doing no upgrades and the currency contributes towards upgrades, so we don't want that. But yeah, you just take out any of the 6 archers without getting detected. The moment their triangle switches to red, it's over. So, you know, do ledge, takedowns, whatever you got to do. Just make sure there's enough to deal with. And don't kill any of them by accident, otherwise it's going to make branding those that are left even more difficult, because you'll have to move towards the centre where you've got tons of the other Oryx ready for you. But what I do appreciate, and why branding in this particular one is also rather OP, is because, you know, from above, obviously you can't do stealth takedowns anymore. You have to do knockdowns. But if you're attacking from above, you can still do a stealth brand from above. I think it's a little bit of an oversight, isn't it? But it also makes sense, because if you go for a no upgrade run, or you don't have it in you to upgrade to do a stealth brand takedown from above, well, then it makes the tower boss fight near the end of the game almost impossible, pretty much impossible, because, well, most of that fight is staying above him and jumping down and doing a stealth brand takedown. And god, that was such a shit fight. Not because it was difficult, because it was just pathetic. So yeah, we've branded all our archer friends, and now there's 15 enemies lying around, and we're just going to let them take care of the bulk of it. I get tired of waiting, so I decided to release a Caragor, hoping it'll speed things up a little bit. Now there's some Morgai flyers on the edge of this tower here, and you want to leave that alone, because in the next sequence there's going to be even more enemies that turn up, and I'm going to clear them all out pretty much in one swift go. So this Caragor's stuck in there with a bunch of them, managed to take out a few of them. The archers are like shooting them like fish in a barrel. This archer right next to me is being a bit derpy, but yeah, eventually I get sick of this, so I just decide to jump in. But now instead of doing knockdowns from above, I always go for stealth brands, because the more allies you have to fight by your side, the less there are of theirs. And the reason why stealth branding is so good, or just, you know, holding down circle to take care of these enemies that are now stuck in that little podium up on there, or that broken area, they have a harder time getting to me, and they're occupied fighting all of my allies. The more allies you have in fortresses when you're dealing with captains and warchiefs, the easier it is to win the fights, Because even if like more Uruks spawn in, which they always constantly do, you can have your own little army with you. So drop the Morgai Flies there if you still have them left, and it takes out 18 out of 20 of them, so then you just got 2 of them left, and I take them out with the bow. And so that's why having branded allies is useful no matter where you are, especially in the fortresses, because it's your own private army to defend you against all the reinforcements while you focus on dealing with the captains and the warchiefs, and sometimes they can even be dealt to by the overwhelming force of your grunts. But anyway, that's enough glazing of this game's mechanic. That's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.